Hi, I'm lionbunny. If you know my content already, you will know that I have two art styles. And I love digital art, but charcoal is what I feel connected to. I've been watching a lot of videos recently of my favorite YouTube artists drawing OCs on Discord. I wanted to join in on the fun too. You know the drill. So yeah, let's get started. I have everything set up, but I didn't even send the message in the Discord because I'm a bit socially anxious. So I'll just do that so I have something to draw. And by the way, I am using Pastry's Art Hub because of their free offer section. Eventually, I did send the message on Discord and then just waited. And eventually, my first test subject came up. I unfortunately didn't really get a name for Ken's OC here. I love the jacket and the horns and also the glasses. I also would ask them about what the personality is about their character because last time I didn't ask that and it didn't really go well. And I just gotta really say, all of the OCs that I drew in this video were an absolute pleasure to draw. And I did get their permission to include their OCs in this video, so thank you so much if you're even watching this. You're very kind. He looks like he has a broken tooth. Woo, what are those teeth? I think the best way to draw teeth is to just not draw them. Is that just me? That looks so much. That looks worse. Still looks a bit horrifying, but better than before at least. And at the end, I will put the credits to the OC design. Like OC maker, OC designer. I will put the credits for all of the... I just said that. Why am I repeating my...
My brain just farted.
Okay, sorry. It's done! Oh, it's done. I decided to not add a background because I think it looks better that way.
Hi! I finished the drawing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Next up, so this fellow, Crispy Whiskey, has a Blue Lock OC, and their name is Osiris. Even though they didn't have a reference sheet, it didn't really bother me because with the 12-page PDF. So needless to say, I had more than enough to work with. Knowing more about this character was actually very fascinating, even though some of it didn't contribute to the piece. Like his background, his relationships with his friends, family, whatever. It was really nice to read though. I can tell that Crispy Whiskey really put in a lot of work into this character and I really admire it. Initially for Osiris, I actually wanted to do this pose. As you can see right now, I struggled a lot with it and I ended up scrapping it and then moving on to another one, which is this pose. I saw this pose a lot on the internet because it was trending a bit, if I'm not mistaken. I never attempted it myself. It was just so fun to do. I put a little football at the bottom to indicate that he's playing football. I even made some action lines at the end and I did the little lightning out of his pupil because I know that they do it in Kuroko no Basuke when the characters go in the zone, and I'm not really sure if Blue Lock does the same thing. I'm pretty sure that they don't because I have watched the anime and I don't really do dynamic poses often, so this was really fun to do.
Oh, that's amazing. I love the way you drew him moving so well.
Thank you.
Ooh, actually I think she would be very interesting to draw. She's shy but helpful. Interesting. Okay. Her name is Lila too, by the way. Oh, cute. This OC is so cute. And for one of the references actually, it was the one that stood out the most to me. I'll put it on screen right now because she is like a zombie-like character, but in this reference, she's surrounded by more nature-esque things. She is pretty cheerful and kind, I'm getting, even though she's like, you know, zombie-like. And I really like the contrast between the appearance and personality. You get my meaning. I don't have to ramble on for so long. This piece is more of a full composition compared to the other ones because those were just like more of a poses with not really much background. But for this, I wanted to try a background this time. I do like drawing backgrounds actually, especially with charcoal. Drawing Lila took around 2.5 hours. I think the ones before took like, I think it's around the same amount of time. It takes me around 2.5 hours to finish a piece. And also, since I'm drawing OCs and I need a quick topic change for my sentence right now, speaking of OCs, I don't know if it's just me, comment below if you're like this as well, but for me, my OCs are just like non-existent. When I try and come up with the lore, it is the worst thing that people will ever come up with in their entire life. Even when I made my villain, Briar, I tried to come up with lore for her, but I struggled so hard. Even coming up with a tragic backstory was a little much for me with my lack of skills, and that's telling something because every single OC needs a tragic backstory, right?
I finished the drawing. Sorry for the wait, but I hope you like it. Is this real? Is that actually your drawing? This is the best B-Day gift so far, FRFR.
So that concludes this little video. I always wanted to do something like this. I'm really happy that the people here liked my artworks. You can comment below if you want about which one is your personal favorite. Also, a quick update on my art Discord server. I am very inexperienced when it comes to Discord. I have no idea about how it really works. And most importantly, I don't have any mods to help me. So therefore, if I release it to you guys, it has to be image only and then no text. Only to be really precautious because I do want to draw your OCs eventually, and who knows, maybe in the future if our community grows bigger, then I can get a mod. Thank you for listening to me ramble so much, and well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!